coin enthusiasts, welcome back to our channel. First up, we're diving into the 2016 Australian 10-cent coin in extra fine condition and why it's making waves in the collector's market. Could this tiny piece of change be worth big bucks? Let's find out. First, let's get to know the coin. The Australian 10-cent coin is a staple in circulation. It features obverse Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. Reverse, the iconic lyrebird, a design created by Stuart Devlin. The 2016 version is part of the Standard Circulation series, minted by the Royal Australian Mint. At first glance, it might seem like just another coin, but certain factors make it highly desirable to collectors. Now, what sets the 2016 Australia 10-cent coin apart? Condition matters. Coins in extra fine condition, or better stand out. These coins show minimal wear, with sharp details, and no major scratches or stains. Mintage numbers. The mintage for 2016 was relatively standard, but many circulated coins have suffered wear and tear. Finding a high-grade coin from this year is increasingly rare. Collector demand. Coin collectors are always on the hunt for pristine examples to complete their sets. The 2016 issue is becoming a key year for many Australian coin collections. Let's talk about the big question: value. As of today, the value of a 2016 Australian 10-cent coin in extra fine condition, assuming operational use, coins, is $8,010. Do you have a 2016 Australian 10-cent coin? Here's how to check its value. Examine the details. Look for sharp edges, clear lyrebird feathers, and minimal wear on the Queen's portrait. Check for errors like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Add significant value. Grade. The coin coins are graded on a scale from Poor P to Mint State MS. For a professional opinion, consider consulting a coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. To preserve its value, store it in a coin holder or capsule. Avoid cleaning it, as can damage the surface and decrease its value. Are you looking to sell or buy this coin? Here are your options. Sites and Facebook Marketplace are great for spotting collector trends and finding buyers. Coin dealers, professional dealers, can offer you an appraisal and often purchase coins outright. Coin shows, local and national coin shows, provide opportunities to connect with collectors and dealers directly. So, will the value of the 2016 Australian 10-cent coin continue to rise? Experts believe it might. As coins in excellent condition become rarer in circulation, demand for high-grade examples will likely increase. Keep an eye on market trends and collector interest. Next up, we're diving into one of Australia's most intriguing coins from 1979, the 5-cent brown shade coin. This little piece of history is worth a lot more than you might think, especially in today's collector market. So, stick around as we explore everything you need to know about this coin's surprising value and why it could be sitting right in your pocket. The Australian 5-cent coin from 1979 might look like any other regular coin at first glance, but it's not just any ordinary coin. There's a subtle yet significant detail about it that makes it highly sought after among collectors. This particular coin, in what we call the brown shade, stands out due to a unique and rare error. Let's take a deeper dive into this fascinating little coin. Let's start by talking about the design. The 1979 Australian 5-cent coin features the classic image of an echidna, the spiny anteater native to Australia. The obverse, or front side, showcases Queen Elizabeth II's side, as is common for coins minted in Australia during her reign. The reverse, of course, is where we find the beautiful echidna. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Normally, these coins were minted with a bright, silvery appearance, thanks to the nickel and copper composition. However, a small percentage of 1979 coins were minted with a darker, brownish tint. Its phase brown shade was caused by a variation in the alloy mix or an error during the production process, and while most 19795 coins are silver in color, those with the distinct brown hue are rare and incredibly valuable today. So, what caused this color change? Well, the brownish tint is believed to be a result of a chemical reaction or an alloy mix issue during the minting process. This error wasn't widespread, which is why it's so rare to find one in circulation today. Collectors and experts in the numismatic world quickly realized the rarity of these brown-shaded 5-cent coins. As with many rare coins, this anomaly has made the 1979 brown shade highly desirable among collectors, especially those seeking to complete their Australian coin collections. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part: how much this coin is worth today. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare 1979 brown shade coins in your possession, you could be looking at some serious cash. In fine condition, a 1979 Australia 5-cent brown shade coin can fetch anywhere between $60 and $48,000, depending on its exact quality and the market demand. Identifying this rare brown shade coin is simple once you know what to look for. First, check the color. If the coin has a dull brownish tint as opposed to the usual bright silvery finish, you may have a winner. Next, inspect the coin for any noticeable differences in the design. The brown-shaded coins are often indistinguishable from their silver counterparts in terms of design, but they can sometimes have slightly worn edges due to the metal's composition. It's important to remember that the condition of the coin, whether it's in fine, very fine, or uncirculated state, can impact its value significantly. Wondering how to cash in on your rare find? There are few ways you can sell or trade your 1979 Australia 5-cent brown shade coin. The first step is to get it authenticated by a professional. Many coin dealers and auction houses offer authentication services, and it's always a good idea to have a trusted expert assess your coin's value. If you're looking to sell, online auction platforms are a great place to list your coin. Many collectors actively search for these rare coins, and online auctions give you the chance to reach a global audience. For those looking for a more personal touch, local coin dealers or numismatic clubs may offer opportunities to sell directly to collectors who specialize in Australian coins. Just be sure to do your research to ensure you're getting a fair price. While the 1979 Australia 5-cent brown shade coin is definitely the star of the show, there are other valuable Australian coins from this year worth mentioning. The 1979 Australia 1-cent and 2-cent coins, for example, are also sought after by collectors, especially in uncirculated condition. So, while you're on the hunt for your brown shade 5-cent coin, keep an eye out for other rare finds. There you have it, folks. The 1979 Australian 5-cent brown shade coin is an incredible find for any collector, and its value continues to rise. Whether you've just discovered one in your coin jar or are actively searching for this rare piece of Australian numismatic history, remember to check the color and condition, because it could be worth a lot more than you think. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of Australian coins. Have you ever wondered if that 2014 Australia 20-cent coin rattling in your pocket or coin jar could be worth big bucks today? Well, stick around, because we're about to uncover its true value and what makes it special in the collector's market. First, let's talk about the 20-cent coin itself. Introduced in 1966 as part of Australia's decimal currency system, this iconic coin features the platypus on the reverse side, designed by Stuart Devlin. It's been a staple in Australian wallets ever since. But not all 20-cent coins are created equal, especially the 2014 edition. So, what's the deal with the 2014 Australian 20-cent coin? On the surface, it looks like your average coin, but collectors know that scarcity and condition are the name of the game in numismatics. For 2014, the Royal Australian Mint issued fewer coins compared to other years, making them relatively harder to find in circulation. This rarity has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. Coin design is everything when it comes to determining a coin's value. In the world of coin grading, very fine means the coin shows moderate wear, but still retains sharp details, especially in high points like the platypus and Queen Elizabeth's twosome reclamation profile. A coin in very fine condition can fetch a much higher price than one that's heavily worn. Now, let's talk dollars and cents, literally. As of 2024, a 2014 Australia 20-cent coin in very fine condition can fetch anywhere between $13,000 and $42,000. Australian 20-cent coin is worth selling? Here's what to do. Look for details in the design and any signs of damage. Grade the condition. If unsure, consult a professional coin grader. Research the market. Check online auctions, collector forums, and coin shop listings for similar coins. If you're a budding coin collector, always handle your coins carefully, preferably with gloves, and store them in coin albums or capsules to maintain their value. You never know which coin could become a treasure in the future. So there you have it. The 2014 Australia 20-cent coin might make you a millionaire overnight. It's definitely worth checking your spare change for hidden gems. Whether you're a collector or just curious, every coin has a story to tell, and sometimes it's worth more than you'd expect. Next up, we're diving deep into an often overlooked coin that has seen a significant rise in value in recent years, the Australian 5-cent coin from 2010. You may have one lying around, or perhaps you've recently come across one. But did you know that this little coin could be worth much more than its face value today? Stick around to find out how much it's worth in the collector's market right now, what makes it so special, and why it's in such high demand. First, let's take a look at the coin itself. The Australian 5-cent coin, introduced in 1966, has gone through several design changes over the years. The 5-cent piece features a design of a spiny anteater. Known as the echidna, created by the renowned Australian artist Stuart Devlin, this iconic design has been on the 5-cent coin since its inception, and it's one of the most beloved designs in Australian numismatics. On the reverse, we can see the spiny anteater, while the obverse features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth, which has appeared on Australian coins for many decades. Now, although this coin has been in circulation for quite some time, the 2010 version is what we're focusing on today. The 2010 Australian 5-cent coin is considered a key date in the series due to some interesting factors in its production. The first thing to know is that the 5-cent coin from 2010 was part of the regular minting process, but it's the condition and rarity that have made this coin incredibly valuable among collectors today. The Australian 5-cent coin 2010 is generally found in circulation in used, worn, or even damaged condition. However, it's the coins that are in what's called very fine or better condition that really stand out. Coins in very fine condition have minimal wear, with all the key details of the design clearly visible and intact. You'll see sharp, clean lines around the echidna, and the portrait of the queen should be crisp and well-defined. First, there's the rarity. The 5-cent coin from 2010 is extremely rare in terms of mintage. Millions were produced. However, finding one in excellent or very fine condition is a bit trickier. As these coins are circulated and spent regularly, most of them have been worn down over the years, so When a 2010 Australia 5-cent coin pops up in near-perfect condition, collectors take notice. Another contributing factor is the growing interest in Australian coin collecting. In recent years, the demand for Australian coins, especially those with unique minting years, has been on the rise. A coin like the 2010 Australia 5-cent coin, in mint condition, has caught the attention of numismatists and casual collectors alike, driving up its value. Now, you might be wondering, how much can you actually sell a 2010 Australian 5-cent coin for in today's market? Well, if you have a coin in very fine or better condition, $21,000. If the coin is in an even rarer state, like uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated, its price could go even higher. On top of that, factors like the buyer's market, the specific dealer, or the place of sale can influence the final price. For instance, at a coin auction, collector, the value might reach even higher numbers if there's strong demand. So, you found a 2010 Australia 5-cent coin in excellent condition, and you're thinking about selling it. Where can you do that? To sum up, the 2010 Australian 5-cent coin is a fascinating piece of currency. While it may seem like a small and insignificant coin at first glance, its value is far more than its face value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting, keep an eye out for this one. Next up, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket right now. Yes, we're talking about the 10-cent 2017 coin from Australia. And if you've got one in extra fine condition, it could be worth much more than its face value. But before we dive into its market value today, let's take a closer look at this fascinating coin. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The Australian 10-cent coin has been around since 1966, and like most of Australia's currency, it carries unique design elements that reflect the nation's identity. The 2017 issue, however, stands out in its own right. For collectors, the condition of the coin can make all the difference when determining its value. On the obverse side, we've got a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, as designed by Ian Rank Broadley, a design that has appeared on Australian coins since 1998. But the real star of the 10-cent coin is its reverse side, featuring the iconic lyrebird. The lyrebird is famous for its ability to mimic a variety of sounds, and it's an elegant symbol of Australia's diverse wildlife. Now, you might be thinking, so what makes the 2017 Australia 10-cent coin so special? Well, it's all about the condition of the coin. For coin collectors, the value isn't just about the year or the design. It's about how well the coin has been preserved. When we say extra fine condition, we're referring to a coin that's been very well preserved. This means there's minimal wear on the coin surfaces, with clear details and no major scratches or discoloration. You'll still be able to make out the intricate features of the lyrebird, and the Queen's portrait will be sharp and crisp. A coin in this condition is a gem for any collector. Here's a quick breakdown of the grading scale used by collectors. From good to uncirculated, the value of a coin changes dramatically depending on its wear and tear. Coins in extra fine condition are just below uncirculated, which is the highest level of quality. That's where you want your 2017 Australia 10-cent coin to be. So how much is this coin worth today? A coin in extra fine condition can fetch a higher price. Right now, if you have an extra fine 2017 Australia 10-cent coin, you could be looking at a value anywhere between $15,000. Depending on the current market and where you sell it. That's right, $15,000 for just one coin. And if you have a batch of them in exceptional condition, it could add up even more. You'll find that some online coin marketplaces or even local auctions are interested in these higher condition coins for their rarity and quality. Some sellers have even reported getting higher bids for a 2017 Australia 10-cent coin in extra fine condition, especially if it's being sold as part of a complete set of similar years. The demand for well-preserved coins, particularly modern coins with minimal circulation, has been rising in recent years. As more people get into coin collecting, prices tend to go up. So, if you're lucky enough to have an extra fine 2017 Australia 10-cent coin, you'll want to take care of it. Keeping it in a protective case or coin flip can help preserve its value. Exposure to moisture, air, or rough handling can quickly degrade a coin's condition, so treat your valuable finds with the care they deserve. Now, while this 2017 Australia 10-cent coin necessarily going to make you rich, it's a perfect example of how coins in pristine condition can become valuable in the collector market. If you find yourself with a coin in extra fine condition, be sure to check its value regularly as the market fluctuates. Remember, the value of a coin doesn't just come from its rarity, it comes from its condition and the interest of collectors. So, if you have any coins you think might be worth something, don't just throw them away. Do a little research, and you could end up with a nice surprise. Next up, we're diving deep into an interesting and often overlooked piece of Australian numismatic history, the 5-cent coin from 1988. You may be wondering, what makes this particular coin so special, and why is it gaining significant value in the collector's market? Well, stick around, because we're about to uncover all the details. Before we jump into its current market value, let's take a quick look at the 5-cent coin itself. The 1988 Australian 5-cent coin, minted to celebrate Australia's bicentennial, is a small yet impactful part of the nation's coinage history. While it may look like a standard 5-cent coin, there's something unique about the 1988 issue, specifically the silver shade that has intrigued many collectors over the years. 1988 was a monumental year for Australia, marking the 200th anniversary of the First Fleet's arrival at Port Jackson, Sydney. To commemorate this, the Royal Australian Mint released a special series of coins. The 5-cent coin in this series features an image of the Australian wattle, the nation's floral emblem, designed by artist Stuart Devlin. While the design is lovely, it's the subtle differences in the 1988 Australia 5-cent coin that have caught the attention of numismatists. Over time, certain batches of this coin have been discovered to have a silver shade, a phenomenon where the coin appears to have a slightly different tint, giving it a visually distinct look. So, what exactly is the silver shade all about? Well, this refers to a slight variation in the alloy used to mint some of the 1988 coins. While the standard 5-cent coin was made from cupronickel, a small number of these coins have a different finish or hue, making them stand out from the rest. This unusual tint is often mistaken for being silver, but it's actually just a result of the minting process. As with any collectible coin, condition is key. Coins are graded on a scale, with very fine being a designation that indicates the coin has seen some circulation but still maintains sharp details, including clear inscriptions and minimal wear. For a 1988 Australia 5-cent coin to be in very fine condition, it should have visible details on the design without being overly worn down or damaged. Now here's where things get interesting. The rarity of a 1988 Australia 5-cent silver shade coin in very fine or higher condition is what's driving its value in today's market. Variety in top condition can be worth much more, especially when it's certified by professional numismatic organizations. So, how much is the 1988 Australian 5-cent silver shade coin worth today? In general, a typical 1988 Australia very fine condition, $56,000. Now, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable silver shade coins? The easiest way is to check the color. It's pure silver. The coin should have a noticeably different hue compared to other 1, 9, 8, 5-cent coins. It may look slightly brighter or have a metallic sheen that catches the light in a unique way. So whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, the 1988 Australian 5-cent coin with the silver shade is definitely one to keep an eye on. It's a fascinating example of how small variations in minting can turn an ordinary coin into a sought-leader treasure. With its unique history, limited availability, and rising market demand, it's clear that this coin has a bright future in the collector's market. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of Australian coins, specifically the 5-cent coins from 1981 that feature those mysterious black spots. You might have seen one of these in your collection, or even come across one in your change, but today, we're going to explore why these coins are so highly valued and how they've made their mark in the collector's market. So let's jump right in. First off, let's talk about the Australian 5-cent coin itself. The 5-cent coin, often called the 5-cent piece, has been a staple in Australian currency for decades. It's been minted since 1966, and over the years, the design has gone through a few changes. The 1981 Australia 5-cent coin is part of the Standard series. But what sets it apart, particularly for collectors, are the unique issues that arose in the minting process, specifically the appearance of black spots. These are often associated with coins struck in that particular year and have since become a hot topic among collectors. But why do these coins have black spots? Let's break it down. So, what exactly are these black spots? Well, they're a result of a rare defect that occurred during the production process. These black spots are typically the result of impurities in the metal or chemical reactions that happen during the coin's production and storage. While the exact cause remains somewhat of a mystery, many believe it has to do with the metal composition or the environmental conditions in the minting facility. The black spots themselves aren't actually an indication of poor quality. It's simply a unique characteristic of some 1981 Australia 5-cent coins. Over time, the occurrence of these black spots has made these coins highly sought after by collectors who see them as an interesting anomaly. Now let's get to the exciting part. How much are these 1981 Australia 5-cent coins worth today? If you happen to have one of these coins with black spots in your collection, you're in for some potentially big returns, especially if your coin is in fine condition. A 1981 Australian 5-cent coin with black spots, particularly in mint or fine condition, can fetch a much higher price compared to standard 5-cent coins from the same year. Prices for these coins can vary depending on factors like the size and number of the black spots, the overall condition of the coin, and the rarity of the specific minting era. In fine condition, these coins are typically valued anywhere from $92,000, but in top-notch or uncirculated condition, they can sometimes exceed or more at auction. So what should you be looking for if you think you might have a valuable 1981 Australia 5-cent coin with black spots? Here are a few tips. The more distinct the black spots, the more intriguing the coin is to collectors. However, too much corrosion around the spots can detract from its value, so condition is key. The finer the condition of the coin, meaning minimal wear, clear details, and no major scratches, the higher the value. A fine condition coin will have some minor signs of circulation, but the details should still be visible. Always ensure the coin is authentic. Fake coins or coins with artificially created black spots won't carry the same value, so it's essential to deal with reputable dealers or get an expert opinion when in doubt. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare coins and you're considering selling it, there are a few options available to you. Many collectors and dealers turn to auction houses to sell rare coins, and the 1981 black spot coins have made their way into these prestigious events. Just make sure to research the auction house and read up on their terms. Websites can also be great places to sell your coins. Just make sure to properly photograph the coin and describe its condition accurately to attract serious bidders. If you're looking for a quicker sale, you can approach a coin dealer who specializes in Australian coins. They might offer you a fair price, but always compare quotes from different dealers to ensure you're getting the best deal. Now, you might be wondering, are these 1981 Australian 5-cent coins with black spots a good investment? Well, as with any collectible, the market can fluctuate. While they are valuable today, the price may rise or fall depending on demand, rarity, and other market factors. That said, they are considered a good investment for enthusiasts of Australian numismatics, especially those looking for coins with unique characteristics or historical significance. If you're a collector looking to build your portfolio, these coins can be an exciting and unaffordable addition with the potential for long-term growth in value. However, always remember that numismatics is a hobby as much as an investment, so be sure to enjoy the process of collecting. To wrap things up, the 1981 Australian 5-cent coin with black spots is definitely a fascinating piece of history, and its rarity and uniqueness make it a valuable find for collectors. If you happen to have one of these coins in your collection, be sure to check its condition, as it could be worth more than you think. Next up, we're going to take an in-depth look at a specific coin that holds significance in the world of collecting, the 1989 Roosevelt dime, featuring the D mint mark. With a silver shade and in fine condition, we'll explore its history, key features, and the current market value. So, if you're a collector or just curious about the world of rare coins, make sure to stick around. Hey everyone, I'm Ann. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic coins in USA history, the Roosevelt dime. First minted in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, this 10-cent coin has a rich legacy, and today we'll talk about the 1989 edition, specifically with the D mint mark. So let's get started. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, shortly after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Designed by John R. Sinek, the coin's obverse features the portrait of Roosevelt, while the reverse showcases a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing freedom, peace, and strength. Over the decades, the Roosevelt dime has seen many variations. Today, we're focusing on the 1989 version, which is particularly interesting for collectors. The 1989 Roosevelt dime is notable because it was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver. The D mint mark signifies that this coin was produced in Denver, and it's important for collectors because mint marks play a key role in determining the rarity and value of a coin. Now let's talk about the composition. The 1989 dime was struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition with 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, but the key here is the coin's silver shade. While it's not composed of pure silver, the coin still holds a metallic luster that can sometimes appear silver-like, especially under certain lighting conditions. When we talk about coin value, the condition or grade of the coin is crucial. The term fine refers to a coin that shows some wear but still retains most of its design details. The coin may have visible scratches or marks, but the essential features, like Roosevelt's portrait and the reverse design, remain clear. In fine condition, the coin will show some wear, but it's still easily recognizable. The term fine generally refers to coins that have been circulated, but they're overly damaged or heavily worn. If you look at the 1989 dime in fine condition, you should see Roosevelt's facial features clearly, and the reverse should still show the details of the torch and branches. Now, let's talk about the all-important question: what is this coin worth today in the collector's market? A 1989 Roosevelt dime with a D prime mint mark in fine condition is considered ultra rare. It still holds significant value for collectors. As of today, a 1989 Roosevelt dime in fine condition can fetch anywhere from $72,000 in most cases. It's important to remember that the value of any coin can fluctuate based on market demand, rarity, and condition. Coins in better condition, say in uncirculated or mint state grades, can be valued higher, possibly reaching $75,000 or even more. The value also depends on the rarity and market demand. For example, in the last few years, some collectors have seen higher prices for Roosevelt dimes in excellent condition or with unique characteristics, like errors or unusual toning. If you're looking to sell or just determine the value of your 1989 Roosevelt dime, it's essential to identify the coin's features accurately. Make sure to look closely at the mint mark, the details on Roosevelt's face, and the reverse. You'll also want to check for any unusual wear patterns, damage, or even errors that could impact the value. For additional confirmation, you can always consult a coin expert or numismatic guide, or even visit a coin grading service for a professional assessment. So, in conclusion, the 1989 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark is a great piece for collectors, especially those looking to add a piece of history from the late 1980s. It's as rare or valuable as some other coins. It still holds an interesting place in the numismatic world, with its value generally ranging from $78,000 in fine condition. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, it might be worth a fortune. It's certainly a valuable item for those who appreciate the Roosevelt dime series. And who knows? As the market evolves, its value could rise in the future. Next up, we're exploring a surprising treasure that could be hiding in your loose change, a 2011 Australian 5-cent coin. But not just any 5-cent coin, this one is causing quite a stir in the collector market thanks to a peculiar feature: green spots on the reverse side. First, let's get to know this coin. The Australian 5-cent coin features the iconic echidna design on the reverse side, created by Stuart Devlin. It's one of the smallest denominations still in circulation and is made from a copper-nickel allowance. While millions of these coins are minted each year, the 2011 version has a unique twist. Like most Australian coins, the obverse side features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, but it's the reverse side that's capturing the attention of collectors today. So, what's the deal with these green spots? Over time, some 2011 Australian 5-cent coins have developed small green discolorations on the reverse side. These spots are believed to result from a chemical reaction between the coin's copper-nickel alloy and environmental factors, like moisture or exposure to certain chemicals. Interestingly, this defect has turned an otherwise common coin into a sought-leader collectible. Collectors pay close attention to a coin's condition when determining its value. The 2011 Australia 5-cent coins with green spots are no exception. Coins in very fine condition like this one are especially valuable. A very fine grade means the coin shows some signs of wear, but retains most of its original details, making it more appealing to collectors. If your coin has green spots and is in very fine or better condition, you might be sitting on a... Now, let's talk numbers. In today's collector market, a 2011 Australia 5-cent coin with green spots in very fine condition can fetch anywhere between $30,000 and $8,000, depending on the prominence of the spots and the coin's overall condition. Coins in better condition, or with more striking discoloration, might even sell for higher amounts. That's a massive return for something that originally cost you just 5 cents, and the demand is only growing as more collectors become aware of this quirky coin. So, if you've got one lying around, now might be the perfect time to sell or add it to your own collection. If you're looking to find one of these coins, start by checking your loose change or older coin jars. You can also visit local coin shops or browse online marketplaces. If you find 2011 Australia 5-cent coin with green spots, handle it carefully. Avoid cleaning it, as this can reduce its value. When selling, consider getting your coin professionally graded to maximize its value. And always compare offers to ensure you're getting a fair deal. So there you have it. The humble 2011 Australian 5-cent coin has become a surprising gem in the world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner, it's worth keeping an eye out for this small but mighty coin. Who knew a little green spot could lead to big value? Next up, we're focusing on a small yet intriguing coin, the 1996 United Kingdom 2-pence coin. It may look like just another piece of copper in your pocket change, but could it be worth more than its face value today? Stick around, and we'll uncover its current value in the collector's market, especially if it's in good condition. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1996 coin, let's talk about the UK 2-pence coin's history. Introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalisation of British currency, the 2-pence coin has become an everyday part of UK life. Initially struck in bronze, the design features the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, with its feathers and the motto "Ichden," meaning I serve. In 1992, the composition changed from bronze to copper-plated steel due to rising metal costs, but the 1996 version retained the classic design, and that's why it holds a special place in collectors' hearts. What makes the 1996 with 2-pence coin special? So, why is the 1996 with 2-pence coin gaining attention in the numismatic world? Here are some reasons. Coins in good or uncirculated condition are rare. The less wear and tear, the higher the value. While the Royal Mint produced millions of these coins, not all survived in pristine condition over the years. Metal composition, although the coin itself doesn't have precious metal value, collectors appreciate its unique history and design. Any misprint or minting error can skyrocket its value. Always check for anomalies. How to identify a good condition coin. To determine if your 1996 UK 2p coin is in good condition, look for these factors. The details on the crown and feathers should be sharp and clear. No major scratches. Surface, scratches or dents reduce the coin's value. Lustrous finish. A shiny, clean surface often indicates minimal handling. Edge clarity. The rim should be intact without chipping or erosion. Now the big question, how much is a 1996 UK 2p coin worth today? Good condition. Might fetch around $55,000, depending on the buyer. Uncirculated coins, if your coin is uncirculated and still shiny, collectors could pay between $64,000. If you think your 1996 UK 2p coin is valuable, here are the best places to sell it. A popular platform for coin collectors worldwide, and join coin collecting groups on Facebook or Reddit. For rare or era coins, consult an auction house, local coin shops, and get a professional appraisal to confirm its worth. Look up similar coins online to understand market trends. Preserve condition. Store your coin in a protective case to prevent damage. Get expert advice. Consult a numismatist or coin expert for an accurate appraisal. And there you have it, the 1996 UK 2p coin. Might you a big amount? It's definitely worth checking your change. Who knows, you might have a hidden gem in your collection. Next up, we're going to dive deep into why this coin has become a big player in the collector market and what makes it so special today. Let's get started. Cut to a close-up shot of the coin on the table, with the host gently turning it to reveal both sides. Let's first take a quick look at the Australian 5-cent coin. The coin is a small round piece made of copper nickel, and it features an image of an echidna on the reverse, which is a symbol of Australia's unique wildlife. This design has been a staple of Australian currency since 1966, but today we're specifically looking at the 2019 version. Camera zooms in on the reverse side of the coin, showing the echidna. On the obverse, you'll find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Jody Clark. The 2019 Australia 5-cent coin has the same traditional design, but what makes it stand out is the condition of the coin and the demand within the collector's market. So, what makes the 2019 Australia 5-cent coin so special in today's market? There are a few factors at play here. First and foremost, the condition of the coin. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. A 2019 Australia 5-cent coin in excellent uncirculated condition can command a premium, especially if it's been well preserved. Host holds up a $1 2019 coin and compares it to a more worn version. As you can see, this is a perfect example of an uncirculated coin. It has a brilliant, shiny finish with no scratches, dents, or discoloration. Coins like these are often referred to as mint state or MS. A mint state coin means it has been carefully preserved, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these pristine examples. Now, let's talk about why the 2019 Australia 5-cent coin has gained such popularity. The collector's market for Australian coins has been growing steadily, and there are a few key factors driving this. One reason is the rising interest in Australian numismatics. Collectors, both local and international, are starting to appreciate the history and uniqueness of Australian currency. Also, the 5-cent coin from 2019 is part of a series that saw significant changes in minting and production processes. This year saw a smaller number of coins being produced, which makes those from this period rarer compared to other years. In numismatics, rarity often means value, and that's why we are seeing a big increase in demand for the 2019 Australia 5-cent coin. All right, so you're probably wondering, how much is the 2019 Australia 5-cent coin actually worth today? Well, the value of any coin depends on a few key factors, but generally speaking, a 2019 Australia 5-cent coin in perfect condition could fetch anywhere from $14,000 in the collector's market. For example, an uncirculated coin from a reliable source could be sold for around, but if you happen to have a coin that is in exceptional, near flawless condition, or if you're lucky enough to find a rare minting, the value can go up significantly. In fact, there have been instances where collectors have sold a 2019 Australia 5-cent coin for up to $16,000 or more, depending on the rarity and condition. These prices are subject to change, as with all collectibles, but the trend is clear. This coin is definitely one to watch. So how do you know if your 2019 Australia 5-cent coin is worth a lot of money? Here are a few things to look for. Points to the coin and provides a close-up view. If the coin looks shiny with no visible wear, it's more likely to be valuable. Coins that have been in circulation for a long time are more likely to have marks, scratches, or discoloration, which can reduce their value. Second, check the minting era. Sometimes coins are produced with unique flaws. For example, misprints, off-center strikes, or double stamps. These types of coins can fetch a much higher price at auctions, and they're highly sought after by collectors. Third, ensure that your coin is authentic. Counterfeit coins have become more common, and you'll want to make sure that you're dealing with the genuine, legitimate item. To confirm authenticity, you can visit a reputable coin dealer or get the coin graded by a professional service. If you think you've got a 2019 Australia 5-cent coin that's worth something, you may be wondering where to sell it. Here are a few places to check out. One option is to list your coin on online auction sites or a specialized numismatic auction platform. You can also approach local coin dealers who can evaluate your coin and make an offer. If you're in Australia, there are also coin shows and markets where collectors gather to buy and sell coins. In conclusion, the 2019 Australian 5-cent coin is certainly one to keep an eye on. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, understanding the value of coins like this one is an important part of the hobby. If you have a 2019 Australia 5-cent coin in great condition, or you're lucky enough to find a rare minting error, it could be worth a nice sum of money today. As always, the key is to do your research, stay informed, and keep your coins well preserved. Next up, we have an exciting coin to discuss, the Australia 20 cents Black Shade 2008 coin. But wait, this coin isn't in pristine condition. It's dirty, adding an intriguing layer of mystery. Could this seemingly unremarkable piece hold significant value in the collector's market? Stick around as we reveal its story, rarity, and current market value in dollars. Let's start with a brief history of the Australia 20 cents coin. Introduced in 1966 alongside the country's switch to decimal currency, the 20 cents coin became a staple in Australian transactions. The 2008 version features the iconic platypus design, created by Stuart Devlin, a hallmark of Australian coinage. The coin is struck in Cooper nickel, measuring 28.52 millimeters in diameter and weighing 11.31 grams. While millions were minted in 2008, what makes this coin special is its black shade appearance. The term black shade refers to discoloration caused by oxidation or environmental factors. Coins exposed to harsh conditions, such as moisture or certain chemicals, often develop unique patinas. While some collectors dismiss such coins as damaged, others see them as unique artifacts with stories to tell. The dirty condition adds an extra layer of intrigue. Imagine the journey this coin has been through, the places it might have traveled, and the hands it passed through, all contributing to its unique aesthetic. Collectors often seek coins with distinctive characteristics, including errors, patinas, and environmental effects. The black shade on this 208.20 cents coin sets it apart from the millions of standard coins minted that year. For some, it represents an anomaly worth adding to their collection. Dirty coins can also draw interest when they show features unaffected by the grime, such as clear details of the design. Cleaning such coins is generally discouraged, as it may reduce their value, especially if the discoloration adds character. So, how much is a dirty, black-shaded Australia 20 cents 2008 coin worth today? This is where things get interesting. Collectors willing to pay for the uniqueness of the black shade might value $48,000. If the discoloration is particularly striking and doesn't obscure key details, the value could climb higher. If you own a 2008 Australia 20 cents black shade coin and are considering selling it, here are some tips. Let the coin retain its natural condition. Cleaning might strip away the characteristics that make it valuable. Take high-quality photos highlighting the black shade and other unique features, and mention its condition, discoloration, and why it stands out in your listing. If you're a collector, keep an eye out for unique coins like this one. Sometimes the most unassuming pieces hold the greatest value. The Australia 20 cent black shade 2008 dirty condition coin proves that beauty truly lies in the eye of the beholder. While it might seem ordinary to some, its unique patina and story make it a fascinating find for collectors. What do you think about this coin? Do you own one? Or would you add it to your collection? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin collecting insights. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!